Vijay is concerned, he needs to do homework far better than what he has been doing.
Sir, on ground, do you see any measures taken by ADMK to retain its vote bank?
ADMK's problem is that Congress party, almost it lost power almost 60 years ago. Still, it has got some presence.
DMK has started sheath-sharing talks with its alliance partners. Youth wing leaders of ADMK and alliance partners in the NDA alliance staged a statewide protest against poor governance of DMK. Thirdly, TVK party leader Vijay gave an electrifying speech to his partymen in Vellore. Tamil Nadu's political battlefield is witnessing interesting twists and turns. To dig deeper and to get more clarity, let's talk to political analyst Mr. T. Ramakrishnan. Hello sir, welcome to the show.
Hello, welcome.
Sir, last time Congress contested in 25 seats and it won 18 seats. This time there are some talks that Congress party demands higher number of seats and probably they want to get some 28 seats. What's your perception? Do you think DMK will be able to increase the number of seats given to Congress?
Congress party, almost it lost power almost 60 years ago. Still, it has got some presence, small, big, something, some presence. Otherwise, why should Mr. Stalin be worried about having talks with Venugopal or all these people? He could have said, you get lost. See, it won't take a single minute to tell them, okay, don't come to me hereafter. But they didn't say. So he didn't want them to leave.
Also recognizes that
some
vote share
is there.
Congress would bring is significant.
And everybody knows that Congress presence is largely limited to southern districts, that too among minorities. Yes, there is the Christians, and then of course scheduled caste, certain sections still support them. And even if you look at 2014 election results, they got about 4%. But in southern districts, they got about 6 or 7% of votes, slightly better. So, what I am saying, why should so many people support Congress? So, even after 60 years, 50 years. Whereas in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, they lost power only in late 80s or early 90s. There the party has become much weaker than what it is in Tamil Nadu. So, some sort of sentimental attachment the people of Tamil Nadu has been having with Congress, right or wrong. You can criticize them for that. But anyway, so I think Mr. Stalin also knows, yes, they have got some utility value. And then moreover, if you want benefit of 100% support from minorities, why should I lose Congress? So all these calculations would have been done by him or his advisors. All that, he is running a big party and he is a CM for last 5 years. He is not a small thing, that to a very big state like Tamil Nadu. So, that is this. Finally, I think so long as my point has been from the beginning, I have been telling many younger journalists also, so long as Sonia is there, okay, in the scheme of things of Congress party, she would not let her party to go out of DMK fold.
While the Congress leaders, many leaders are there, and all of them have different opinions. That is very common for Congress, but this time many of them are very unhappy. They have spoken in public about why they have to constantly be with the DMK. Why can't they try to at least team up with TVK? There were some discussions.
Yes.
So do you think there is still, do you think even Rahul would have considered, even many Congress leaders say that there were important discussions done internally on joining TVK?
You see, in 21, the whole objective was to ensure that DMK returned to power, okay, because DMK was out of power for 10 years. So, at that time there was that is the convergence of thought as far as the ultimate goal was there, very clear. Okay, so they should not rock the boat for the sake of 1 or 2 seats here and there. So that was the purpose. So they wanted to send ADMK out of power.
Okay.
So that way they worked in a unison manner, and then they succeeded also. But now you see another 5 years, okay, and it looks like the DMK has got an edge, okay, clear edge over ADMK, because 2021, 2024, all that, then even local body elections, so many things. If you see, the DMK has been able to maintain its lead over ADMK clearly, and you have one third player who can be a vote cutter. We don't know, but who can be a vote cutter. Let us see. Of course, you have Vijay, Seeman is also there, 4th person. So the Seeman was there earlier also, but this time also he is going to be there, and then he has grown little bit this time. But the point is, Vijay is seen as an X factor or whatever it is. Anyway, so but now they have, and then Vijay, when he entered the scene, so he made an offer. We will share, that is, I will have power sharing arrangement. So not only seat sharing but also power sharing. Okay, so that is a very, very tempting offer. But even then, not I don't think no party
has
no party yes, they crossed over or something like that. Maybe perhaps they have not got the confidence that this man is going to capture power, or this man can win seats for them.
Okay.
See, after all, what is the point in aligning with Vijay just because he has offered something? That offer will be just in vacuum, you see, on empty offer. Whereas DMK or ADMK, being the principal political parties, can ensure victory, not necessarily in all the seats that a junior partner is contesting, but in most of the seats, or some of the seats, or majority of the seats, depending upon the political situation. So the guarantee for victory is there to some extent, okay, with regard to either of the Dravidian majors. Whereas Vijay is an untested force, and if Vijay himself doesn't win or doesn't get, then what is the point? So 18 months have gone, and then you have seen what Vijay is and what Vijay is thinking.
And the crowds that come.
Whatever, yes. So people are not, that is the political
blood that
yes, Gen Z and whatever is Gen. Okay, so all that Gen is, that is, people are not enamored of the optics. Okay, because politics is not just optics, it is also what you need to have some substance. Okay, you may not have great substance, but some substance. So maybe they didn't get that confidence. After this election, it is quite possible many of the parties might join with him if they find that yes, he is a potential force to reckon with. But as of now, he is seen as a vote cutter because of the history of Tamil Nadu politics. Okay, from Vijayakanth, prior to that, several other parties over. So that is the difference.
So today TVK leader Vijay spoke in Vellore. It was an electrifying speech. He mentioned during his speech, he came up with a small story also. He said he would improve the facilities in the primary health centers in Tamil Nadu once his party captures power, and the primary health centers will be upgraded so that delivery facilities will be available in the primary health center. And he also said he would be visiting people in all the villages across Tamil Nadu once he comes to power. What's your response? How do you look at this?
I think he's showing some signs of progress. I won't call them improvement. Some forward movement is there. But let us give him some more time. Okay, he may not have understood, I think, the complex features of Tamil Nadu, or I think his contact with the reality is very much limited, I could see from his so-called guarantees, etc. But let us not, I don't want to discourage him or dismiss him. Okay, he might think it's all off the mark. You see, if you say that I would go around the state, you are supposed to go around the state even otherwise. Okay, whether you are in power or not, you are supposed to go around if you are in politics. Okay, and which everybody has done, and you can become a familiar figure only when you go around. Okay, otherwise you are a distant person somewhere is sitting in Panayur bungalow, something like that. You see, you might have been a film actor, that's fine, but people know that you are a film actor. So, for that you don't have to come to politics. So, when you are in politics, people expect you to
Be on ground.
be on ground. They expect you to come and meet them. Okay, all that expectations are all genuine and very justified also. So, and then improving improving primary health center per se is fine. Okay, but I think if you go and see these days, I am not giving any certificate of commendation to this regime or the previous regime, but I think the physical infrastructure of government hospitals, government health institutions have been going up quite substantially. And these days, the general hospitals or the government hospitals appear much more clean. Maybe what he broadly thinks is that yes, it has to be improved further, all that. The details, with regard to details, he may not be very strong because he may not have had the opportunity to get direct exposure, okay, which he must try to do, and then he should not appear to be a laughing stock before people when you make certain promises, some assurances. So he appears to be a well-meaning guy. Okay, that's Vijay. Appears to be a well-meaning guy, but he needs to work harder. See, intentions alone, good intentions alone are not sufficient in politics. Okay, so people would like you to go beyond that. I think there he is lacking, but he is quite new, quite raw. So let us give him some more time, and then let us not. I don't want to say anything that can discourage because people see an alternative force. So at least certain sections see in him an alternative force to the DMK and ADMK. So that way, I think we should also encourage any new entrant, and then let us see. Of course, people know how to treat new entrants. Tamil Nadu has a long history. So, but point is that he needs to do. I think homework. He needs to
political advisors.
Maybe that's fine. That is up to him. But he needs to do homework much better than what he has been doing. That is the way he talks is very rudimentary. I don't think Tamil Nadu is at that level of development. It has gone much. So perhaps his understanding, his perception of Tamil Nadu's understanding is about say 30-40 years. No, okay. So he thinks maybe 70s or 80s of Tamil Nadu he is having in mind. But 2020s Tamil Nadu is way ahead. And then, as I told you, that with regard to physical infrastructure, I would say, I have nothing to complain about. But I think as far as Mr. Vijay is concerned, he needs to do homework far better than what he has been doing.
So DMDK has joined DMK alliance. Earlier it was in the ADMK-led NDA alliance. So who will benefit out of this new move by the DMDK and who will lose?
DMDK's founder, Vijayakanth, still enjoys a fair amount of goodwill. This can be gauged by the number of people who go to his mausoleum, not very far from this office in Coimbatore. Every day you can see at least 200 to 300 people go there, even though that is in a distant corner of city. It is not like Anna Mausoleum or MGR Mausoleum or Jayalalitha Mausoleum on the marina. So still people are going, they still go there, they make effort. So that is the strength of DMDK. So the goodwill of Vijayakanth serves as the basis for DMDK's existence. I hope Mrs. Premalata Vijayakanth and her followers make use of this goodwill much better than what they have been doing. So that's the point number one as far as the strength of the DMDK. It may not be tangible. Okay, you can't say that they will bring in some 5% or 6%, 8%, 10% like that. No. But whatever difference in a small way they can do, and in some constituencies where you are going to witness very closely fought contests, so their presence will make a difference to the broad alliance wherein they are part of that alliance. So that way they form they provide some advantage. They provide that edge to the DMK-led alliance. And then secondly, if you look at DMK's front's vote share in 2024, it's about 47%. It is certain to go down because MNM was there even then. That's fine. But now that there is anti-incumbency, all that is there. Okay, even though Makalur Urumai Togai has been so many things. It has covered 15 lakh or 60 lakh people more, and then you have 5,000. Even then, all that certainly there will be some anti-incumbency. And assuming that anti-incumbency brings down that vote share from 47 to maximum, I would say the maximum fall will be around 7 percentage point. So that means 40%. So when DMDK enters, that 40 becomes 41 or even 41 and half or whatever it is, then that provides them that edge. Okay, so DMK will feel that edge when DMDK is with them. So that's where they make a difference. So if you look at the 24 elections, they got about 2 percentage point, and which they will retain in all likelihood. Maybe some half a percentage point maybe go down because DMK is there. But generally, people go along with that leader's decision. As far as ADMK is concerned, there is a problem in the sense ADMK is that the loss of DMDK is, I would say, is perceptible in the sense because the DMDK, I won't call them DMDK a casteist party or something like that, but a good amount of Naidu community supports that party. Okay, maybe it is because of Vijayakanth was Naidu or whatever it is, but some amount of Naidu support is there for the party, for the DMDK. Okay. And ADMK is traditionally not known to have strong Naidu leaders from that community. Okay, so that way it acts as a significant it puts them at a significant disadvantage. So because if you don't have a support from X community, and then when this alliance, where an ally can provide you that fill that gap. So that is why what I am saying, DMDK's strength cannot be measured in tangible terms. It is somewhat intangible, but it makes a qualitative difference.
Sir, on ground, do you see any measures taken by ADMK to retain its vote bank?
We could see there are many campaigns, but on ground, do you think ADMK is seriously taking efforts to capture power in 2026 assembly polls?
I think the ADMK's problem is that they are under the impression that people are unhappy with the present regime. So they will naturally cross over.
ADMK trusts the anti-incumbency.
Yes. There is because of the anti-incumbency factor. They are under the impression that people will naturally support them, but there is no such guarantee Okay, now that you have a new player in the
Entrant.
form of
TVK.
TVK, and then Seaman is there, so many others are there. Okay, so you can't take people's support for granted. That number one. So as you have pointed out very quite clearly, I don't see much action of ADMK on the ground in many parts of the state. Okay. If of course in Chennai they have been very very weak, and there is no effort, no step taken in the last 5 years, either by Edapadi or anybody else, to change the situation. Some people say RK Nagar, that's the one constituency where they can do better. So then I don't know about Chengalpat and Kanchipuram. Tamo Anbarasan is quite strong. So there are 11 constituencies in that composite Kanchipuram or Chengalpat, they put together. 2016 itself, they lost all the constituencies. You don't have to ask about 2021. And then there was some by-election, no, that local bodies election also, they fared very badly. Okay. Tiruvallur, another 10 seats. So what I am saying, this is, I am giving this samples.
So
and-
ADMK cannot work only with that anti-incumbency factor.
And
They have to focus
go beyond.
much
They have to go
on
beyond. They have to.
retain their
They have to
vote
go
share.
beyond. And then I have not seen any. Say, take the case of at least Delta. But the last couple of months, I had been to different parts of this. I didn't see anywhere, not a single ADMK vehicle, propaganda vehicle. Maybe they are all busy with Edapadi's statewide visit. That is fine. But the point is that you have to organize certain things on your own. That is, you can't be depending only on the tour program of one leader. So I think the organizationally it is
They are yet to get into that election mode.
yet
Do you
to
think
get-
they are yet to get into that election fever?
election mode, and then also they don't give the impression that they are going to capture power again. The point is that whether you do, they say that they are doing an attack on the ITC, all that team being, all they say they are doing. I don't know what work they are doing, because I don't see them very much active on even on social media. The point is that it doesn't give you the impression that this party is going to capture power. And that way, I think DMK is very fortunate to have such a weak opposition.